You can have the right ideas, the right intentions, even the right heart. But if you can't express it clearly, confidently, and powerfully, you'll keep getting overlooked, misunderstood, or underestimated. Effective communication isn't about sounding smart, and it's about being heard, being felt. It's about turning thoughts into impact and silence into progress. People don't just listen to your words, they respond to your energy, your clarity, your conviction. Master this skill, and doors open. Relationships thrive. Respect multiplies. Because in this world, those who speak well, live well. Wars have been started with words. Peace has been made with them. Entire nations have risen or fallen, based on how well someone communicated a vision. And in your life, the same principle applies. Your words can either build bridges or burn them. The world doesn't reward good thinkers who stay silent. It rewards bold communicators who can move others. You might have the solution, the plan, the strategy, but if you can't convey it with certainty and strength, it dies unheard in your head. That's why mastering communication isn't optional, it's essential. And no, it doesn't mean using fancy words. It means mastering the pause, the tone, the eye contact. It means knowing when to speak, how to say it, and why it matters. People remember how you made them feel, not how perfect your vocabulary was. Speak from a place of truth and the world leans in. Speak with hesitation and it looks away. Let me ask you, how many times have you walked away from a conversation thinking, I should have said this, or why didn't I say that better? Those moments build up, and soon we doubt ourselves, not because we don't know what we believe, but because we haven't trained ourselves to deliver it. So what's the solution? You don't wait for confidence. You build it by showing up, by practicing, by studying the art of communication like your future depends on it. Because it does. Jobs, relationships, opportunities, influence. They don't just go to the smartest or the kindest. They go to the clearest, the boldest, the ones who know how to make people feel something. In the end, every room you walk into, you're either shrinking or shifting it. There's no neutral presence. Either you're quieting your own power or you're commanding the space with presence and clarity. So if you're tired of not being understood, if you're done being underestimated, and you're ready to speak with strength, impact, and undeniable presence, then keep watching, because what you're about to learn could change the way the world listens to you forever. Number 1, clarity over complexity. The first mistake most people make when they speak is thinking they need to sound impressive. Big words, long sentences, complicated explanations. They believe if they can just sound smart, people will respect them. People don't follow confusing speakers. They follow clear ones. Think of the greatest communicators in history. They didn't use 20-letter words. They used simple truths that cut deep. They knew how to strip away the fluff, break through the noise, and deliver a message like a lightning bolt. If you want to master communication, start here. Don't complicate what's already powerful. Clarity is confidence. When you speak with clear intent, you show people that you know exactly what you mean. And when you know what you mean, they know how to follow. Because in the real world, people don't remember every word you said. They remember the feeling they walked away with. If your words are sharp, clean, and direct, that feeling sticks. You don't have to say more, you have to say it better. Strip down your thoughts to their most potent form. Instead of saying, I was just wondering if maybe it might be possible, say, here's what I believe needs to happen. That shift, it's not arrogance, it's leadership. It shows you've done the thinking and you're ready to guide. Clarity is rare, and that's why it's powerful. The more clear you are, the more people trust you. The more they trust you, the more they'll follow your lead, respect your boundaries, and understand your vision. So the next time you're about to speak, whether in a room full of people or a one-on-one conversation, ask yourself, am I being clear or am I trying to impress? Because those who speak clearly lead loudly. Number 2, your voice is a tool, not just a sound. Most people think communication is about the words, but let me tell you something most were never taught in school. Your voice is a weapon, a tool, a force, and if you don't know how to use it, you'll keep getting overlooked. No matter how smart you are, You can say all the right things, but if your voice is timid, flat, rushed, or uncertain, your words will fall to the floor before they ever reach someone's heart. Because communication isn't just what you say, it's how you deliver it. Volume, tone, pace, silence. They all matter. You can shift a conversation by slowing down. You can command attention by lowering your voice. You can ignite emotion by raising it, strategically, not chaotically. Want people to take you seriously? Then speak like someone who takes themselves seriously. If you whisper your opinions like they're fragile, people will treat them like they are. But if you speak with presence, calm, measured, and strong, the room shifts. That doesn't mean being loud. It means being deliberate. Your voice should carry intent, not noise, not panic, not insecurity, intent. Let your voice tell the room, I know what I'm saying, I believe in it, and I'm not afraid to be heard. You train people how to treat your voice. If you treat it like background noise, they will too. But if you treat it like it carries value, and you deliver it like it carries value, they'll lean in to hear every word. Speak with rhythm, speak with purpose. Even a pause can be louder than a shout when used well. Great communicators understand this. They own their voice, they use it, not just to inform, but to influence. Your voice is your power. Don't just let it make noise, let it make impact. Number 3, listening, the most underrated superpower. Want to know what separates average communicators from masters? It's not just how well they speak, it's how deeply they listen. Most people hear to reply. They don't listen to understand. They don't listen to connect. They just wait for their turn to talk, and in doing so, they miss the moment to lead. Listening is the real flex, because when you listen, truly listen, people feel seen. And once someone feels seen, you've earned the right to speak into their life. See, effective communication isn't just about projecting your voice. It's about becoming a mirror to the person in front of you. You catch their tone. You notice what they don't say. You respect the silence between their words as much as the sound. And that earns trust. Because communication is not a monologue. It's a dance, a rhythm between expression and reception, a give and take. If you're always broadcasting and never tuning in, you're just making noise, not impact. You want to be powerful in a room? Don't just speak louder, listen deeper, let people finish, ask questions. Echo back what you heard so they know you're present. Because when someone realizes you're not just nodding, you're understanding, they'll follow your lead, they'll respect your words, they'll lean in when you speak, because you leaned in first. Listening also gives you leverage. It reveals intentions, it exposes insecurities, it highlights what truly matters to someone, and that's your path to persuasion. You want to influence? Start by observing. You want to connect? Start by caring. And when you do speak, after truly listening, your words will land with precision, not just volume. Because you didn't guess, you understood. And that's the kind of communication that changes people, not just convinces them. Number 4, your energy speaks before you do. You walk into a room. Before you say a single word, people already feel something. That something is your energy. And whether you realize it or not, it's communicating for you, louder than your voice ever could. You see, communication doesn't start with your mouth. It starts with your presence, your posture, your tone, your eyes, your intention, your stillness, your pace. People don't just listen to your words, they read your vibe. Are you tense? Insecure? Faking confidence? Are you grounded? Certain? Listening with your whole being? Because no matter how fancy your vocabulary is, if your energy says, I don't believe in myself, your words will never land with force. Effective communication is embodied. It's not about memorizing lines. It's about aligning your mind, heart, and body into one message. When you say, I believe in this, your body should say it too. When you say you matter, your tone should reflect care, not obligation. When you say I'm here for you, your presence should feel like safety, not distraction. This is where authenticity lives, not in polished sentences, but in congruent energy. Because people can smell fake. They might not be able to explain it, but they feel it, and they'll pull away, doubt you, or tune you out. But when your energy matches your message, when there's truth behind your tone, that's when the world leans in. That's when your words don't just land, they linger. That's when conversations turn into transformations. So don't just train your voice, train your presence. Don't just practice your speech, live your message. Confidence isn't about being loud, It's about being aligned. It's about speaking with the weight of someone who believes what they say and who embodies what they teach. Because when your energy speaks louder than your insecurities, that's when you become unforgettable. Number 5, speak to influence, not just to be heard. Everyone wants to be heard, but the masters, they aim higher. They speak to influence, to move hearts, to reshape minds, to inspire action. Communication is not about dumping information. It's about making transformation possible. It's not what you say, it's how what you say changes the person hearing it. If you want your words to matter, then they have to matter to the person listening. So ask yourself, are you speaking to impress or to connect? Are you throwing out facts or building bridges? Are you waiting for your turn to talk, or are you listening to understand before you speak? The greatest communicators don't talk the most. They feel the room, they read the person, they adapt the message, because they know you don't win influence by dominating. You win it by resonating. They know when to pause, when to speak with fire, when to whisper truth so gently it pierces louder than a shout. They know that stories stick more than data, that questions open more minds than commands, that less, when precise and purposeful, hits harder than more. Want to become unforgettable? Then stop trying to prove yourself and start focusing on serving the person in front of you. Speak to their struggles. Speak their language. Speak from a place so true they feel like you're reading their soul. That's the moment trust is built. That's the moment minds shift. That's the moment you stop being a speaker and become a leader. Because leadership is communication at its highest level. Not just saying things that make sense, but saying things that move people toward better versions of themselves. And when you master that, you won't just be heard, you'll be followed. So effective communication isn't a soft skill. It's not optional. It's the cornerstone of success, influence, and impact. You can have genius ideas trapped inside you. You can have pure intentions, strong values, and world-changing vision. But if you can't deliver those thoughts into the world, you'll watch someone else, less prepared, less passionate, take the opportunities that should have been yours. Because this world doesn't reward potential. It rewards the person who can articulate their value, who can share their thoughts with power, who can lead, inspire, heal, or direct others with nothing more than their voice, their presence, and their clarity. So stop hiding behind silence. Stop waiting until you feel ready. Start practicing. Start improving. Start speaking with purpose. Because the better you get at communicating, the better every area of your life becomes. And remember this, words can start wars or end them. They can destroy relationships or build legacies. They can crush self-worth or awaken power. So speak wisely, speak boldly, and above all, speak with heart. Because those who speak well, live well, lead well, and leave behind a message the world will never forget.